What's up, guys? Jacob Ober here. The Milwaukee Brewers tonight win by a final score of 12-4, and now their magic number is at 1. If the Brewers win one more game over these final four, they clinch the playoffs. One more game or one more St. Louis loss, and they have the playoffs in their grasp. That is crazy. That is amazing to hear, because this team has been through so much. This fan base has been through so much throughout this season and throughout the Milwaukee Brewers franchise history. The Brewers have only made the playoffs, 3 times in their franchise history? This would be the 4th. That's just amazing. And now this is one of the best teams we will see in franchise history. Just process that. They have 91 wins now. I said it would take 90 to make the playoffs. They have outperformed my expectations tenfold at this point. They have been so good over these past few weeks and over the month of September, and in large part due to guys like Christian Yelich, who had 6 RBIs tonight and is at this point without a doubt the MVP. And if you contend that, then I don't really have much words to say for you, because you're either a Cubs fan or just don't watch baseball. But I mean, just the way that this Brewers team has responded to adversity over this year. They started off with that those really hot first 2 months or so, and then they had, right before the All-Star break, that 5-game series loss to the Pittsburgh Pirates. They lost all 5 of them, and then they were able to bounce back. They slowly crawled their way back into it, and in September they have been on fire, and they are playing the best baseball of the season at this point in time. They have all but guaranteed themselves postseason this year, and at least on game 163, so no matter what, they will, at the very least, not end their season at Detroit, or against Detroit at home this coming Sunday. So at least we're going to get a game 163, and that only happens if the Brewers lose out, and that's going to be pretty tough to do. So the Brewers, man, they are just, the way that they're playing baseball, I mean, I can't believe it. I really can't. The way that this team has played this year and the way they've responded after so many setbacks and injuries and all of that, and now that they have an MVP candidate, not even a candidate, the MVP, Christian Yelich, whose jersey I have on right now for you guys to see. Christian Yelich, I bought this before the season started, and I wore it in my preseason predictions video that I made, and I predicted that Christian Yelich would win the MVP, and look where he is right now. He has 2-1 odds to win the MVP right now, the highest in the National League, and he is going to win it this year, and I'm going to be right, and the Brewers are going to have an MVP once again for the first time in 7 years, and they're going to have the playoffs for the first time in 7 years once again, and they may just even have the division, as the Cubs are now losing 6-0 to the Pirates. And if they lose tonight with the Brewers' victory tonight, the Brewers will only be a half game back of the Cubs and a half game back of the #1 seed in the National League. Imagine that, guys. After all we've been through this year, imagine the #1 seed in the National League. It has been quite the ride, quite a journey. I've loved making these Brew Talks, and I can't wait to make more as the regular season draws to a close and as the postseason begins. I can't wait for this, guys. This is just a dream come true for me, and this is really the first postseason that I've got to experience with you guys with this channel. Obviously, of course, the Bucks and back in spring, but that was a 2 versus a 7 seed. The Brewers have a legitimate chance of contending this year and actually winning the World Series now, and to be able to experience all of this with you guys on this channel is just going to be insane. And I'm going to be making so many videos as the season draws to a close, so make sure you guys stay tuned. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. It has been quite a journey, and after tomorrow, hopefully the Brewers have won. I will make one more Brew Talk when the Brewers clinch, and then for the playoffs, I will have my full preview as well. So you guys stay tuned for that. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and go Brewers!